good evening, everyone. You join me live from Warsaw. We will be having one or two guests popping onto the live stream in a few moments. Danny is outside, currently finishing a rather fat cigar. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Des. Des the Ledge is in the room. How you doing, Des? Paul, good evening. Cole, good evening. Lovely to see you. Danny in Spain. Be there in a minute. Be there in a man, he says. Danny's up now. I've got to warn you. You better be careful tonight because Danny has had a couple of drinks. So I'm not sure what we're going to get. He's watching. I can see him outside the swing doors. Come on, Danny. I need you. So Danny's outside. We have had the most amazing day. First of all, I've got to say sorry to you because I couldn't bring you the live stream that I planned to bring you today because the bloody phone reception was virtually zero. Now, I know AY went live, but it was in and out like a fiddler's elbow. Danny, I don't know why you're commenting on the bloody video whilst watching outside, smoking a big fat cigar. Get your hairy ass in here and come and sit next to me. There you go. But I've got to tell you, what an amazing day. It's been quite an emotional day in some respects because it's been a real eye-opener. What I have to say about Poland is the first time I've ever been to Poland in my life is what a lovely place. I mean, it's very, very clean, very tidy. Not one bit of rubbish around laying in the street. It's very picturesque and just lovely people. So I've got to say, you know, a massive thank you to Poland for the extremely wonderful welcome we've had. And it's just truly awesome. I want to thank Dominic as well, the Polish MEP, who we're here as his guest. I've got to tell you, he has been just amazing. Wow, there's some big news coming in there. All our auditors being arrested tonight, Paul, including Tuesday. What's going on there? Right, not left, Reggie. How you doing, mate? I know you've had some wonderful. Now, look, steady up.
No, it's not that bad.
It's not that bad. Reggie, I know you've had some phone calls and messages coming backwards and forwards. All deserved. Well done. Tuesday arrested while reporting.
Yeah, apparently so. I've just seen that, Paul.
Tuesday Nike Lane audits. Wow. So let's see how that pans out. Dominic is a brilliant and great man. First time I've ever met him. Evening, Claire. Lovely to see you in the chat. I mean, Dominic, what a host, eh?
Do you know what? I don't think I've ever experienced anything like it, Paul. To be fair, he's been such a gentleman.
Let me move over a little bit.
Sorry,
move in a bit there.
Yeah, sorry. He's been such a gentleman, amazing host. Nothing's been too much trouble. He's absolutely made our trip here streamless. Do you know what I mean? There's been no issues whatsoever.
You know, we've had transport, we've had bodyguards, we've had everything. I mean, it's just
serious bodyguards as well.
Try not to put that too close down because there's no cover on it.
Sorry, mate.
Yeah,
serious.
It's been fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Not that we need bodyguards, but I mean, he does.
Well, I've got Paul. He can always stand in front. You know what I mean?
But it's been a lovely time. Thomas, hello, Paul. I hope you and Danny had a lovely time at our Independence Day March. You guys are welcome back in Poland at any time. Thank you very, very much indeed.
We'll be coming back, mate.
We'll be coming back. I mean, we was walking around today. We had Union Jacks, you know, a dozen Union Jacks in amongst a million Polish flags. Not one bad comment. Just laugh.
Absolutely loved my 3 days here. Absolutely loved it.
Claire says, hope you are feeling a lot better, Danny.
Yeah, we're all right. I'm okay. I'm okay. Thank you very much.
Love to Poland from Liverpool, UK. I've got to tell you, I fell in love with Poland and the Polish people whilst I've been out here. It's been unbelievable. Let me give you a little look, just a little sample of the passion, the pride, and the wonderful scenes that we saw today. Let me just remove the chat there 1 second.
Do you want to quickly have a quick chat with Wesley?
If he wants to come on, yeah.
Wes, do you want to just pop on for a sec?
Wes, do you want,
few seconds, mate. Few seconds before.
Wes, pop round here. We have got the one and only Wesley Winter here. Come with us here, mate. How you doing, brother?
How we doing?
Yeah, you had a good time?
Yeah, no, it was great. Yeah.
How did you get on today?
Yeah, better than expected. I you know, it's obviously been rallies in the UK and protests that I've visited around Europe, but this was like on another level. It was, you know, ones I go to, there's always a counter protest, antagonizes people to, you know, up to no good. But this was pure. This was like pure unity and an ideology that you just don't see across Europe. People say it's more right-leaning, but it's this national identity that they have. Yeah, it's just unbelievable.
And it's everyone there, from babies, children, women, men, just families.
Yeah,
a family event. Yeah. Did you get to interview many Polish people?
Yeah, a few. A lot of them will speak about the history of Poland, and they really understand it. It's not like the UK where they're kind of like, they'll bring up things about slavery, and people they don't really know the history about slavery, and they kind of, you know, they'll have arguments about it. Across the board today, everyone knows what's happened in Poland in the past, and they just agree with everything. They just know why they're there. They can speak from experience and their history, and I think there's just this idea of a shared identity in Poland. Yeah.
I think that's the one thing that struck me today. There was everyone's on the same side.
Yeah.
And it's actually makes me feel proud for them, but quite sad for us.
Yeah.
And it kind of shows everything that's gone wrong back at home.
100%. Yeah. There are people there today. For example, in the UK, if I interview someone, they'll be like, "No, I don't really want to say anything because it's my job." This is like, no, it's normal. Like talking about this, there's no shame about this. They don't even think twice or hesitate. They'll just completely agree that they're against open borders. They're proud of their country, and they just want to keep it how it is. They don't want this multicultural fantasy. They want it they want it as it is. They don't want any change.
Yeah, they don't want it. They want their Poland to be their Poland.
Yeah, and it wasn't like anything racist. They were happy. They admit there are people that come here, they pay taxes, and they integrate. They were perfectly fine with that. There was, it was more the fact that they understand they have an east border and a west border, and the potential threat that it can bring. And a lot of people were speaking to me saying that because I'm from the UK, they see what's happened there, and they don't want it. They definitely don't want it in Poland.
So that's the interesting part, Wes? What was their reaction to what is going on at home? Are they aware?
Yeah, they were like, they're just frightened, they're scared. They said that, like, we definitely don't want this to happen in Poland. I asked them, like, jokingly, how many migrant hotels do you have? They're like, none, we don't have this. They have, like, almost centres, but they don't have it where they're taking up accommodation for tourists or local people. Yeah.
So what overall impression are you going to leave with?
To be honest, it's how they are. I don't think I can truly understand what it means to be Poland or why they feel the way they do. I think it comes from like within and just a shared culture. And until that culture shift happens in the UK, even though we speak about these topics about migration and the state of the UK, there's always in the back of your mind a bit of like doubt, self-doubt about it. But it's there, it's just embedded with them, I think. You can't even change that.
Yeah, it's from the moment they're born, I think.
Probably from their education system as well. And even today, there was a march where you saw politicians in power marching with the people. Imagine a march of just like Keir Starmer. You just wouldn't see that. So it's actually quite nice to see that kind of unity. That you have politicians who you can see them and shake their hand. But you just wouldn't have that in the UK.
In this well, I don't think they would be. I don't think they'd be able to do that, would they, in the UK?
Yeah, like they might go. Yeah, who knows what? Yeah. Or even though they might be afraid, what politician is brave enough to walk with the local people? I can't think of one.
No, absolutely. So did you get a good video?
I hope so. I mean, it's quite hard how busy it was. It was like jam-packed. So I have to watch it back and see. But
when do you think we'll be able to see that?
Probably in the next few days, I think. Yeah, but I'm still going to spend a few more days here and just see what else there is to film. But hopefully.
I guess everyone watching this will already know Wesley's channel anyway. But Wesley Winter, I mean, for me, not just saying it, but your style is totally unique. It's documentary style, and I think that's what attracts a lot of people to your channel. Thank you for your work, mate, because
likewise.
Well, I mean, it's all about a jigsaw. We all sort of do the same thing, but you're very, very what's the right word? You come at it from a great angle.
Yeah.
And I think everyone appreciates that, and that's what makes it so watchable. So thanks for what you do. Keep doing it. And if you haven't already subscribed to this man, please make sure you do. I'm sure you probably already are anyway.
Subscribe to Paul.
Thank you very much. I really, really appreciate that. Right, let me grab your mic. And by the way, it's been great to meet you and your partner.
Yeah.
Lovely, nice little family. Beautiful, mate.
Yeah,
all
thank you for
the
your
best,
time. Good to see you. Good to see you.
God bless
Thanks
you,
a lot.
mate.
Thanks a
Thank
lot.
you.
Thank you.
Right, if you can send the big man over there. What a lovely guy. Wesley is such a nice person. Wesley's was the first channel I watched on YouTube. Do you want to grab the other fella there? Let's have a look. 894 people watching late on a Tuesday evening. Sorry it's late tonight, guys. Saw Wesley at UTK. He was having a good time filming commies and the old Bill. Yeah, absolutely. Come on in.
Say it loud. Say it clear. The AY show, he is fucking here.
There he is. There's the big
AY
man.
show is fucking here.
How you doing, brother? Let me just move the. Have you seen this?
Yes.
What do you know the story?
I've got my. No, is it on? Yeah, we can look on this one. Yeah.
Yeah, go and have a look. Let's tell everyone what's going. Well, they know what's going on. I don't know.
But I didn't know if it was fake news or.
My lip reading is terrible.
Let me put that there for a minute. Let me just dangle that in.
What's going on?
Sorry,
right,
guys.
Let's have a look. Everyone's saying hello to AY.
Hello, Jenny.
What time did I start, Paul? About 15 minutes ago? 10, 15 minutes ago?
What do you mean this morning?
Oh, this morning? Oh, I don't know.
About 8 o'clock, Paul.
He's reporting in a minute. That might be why the viewing figures are so low. So AY is like a bodyguard. Now, listen, he's been taking the piss out of me, something wrong today. Me and him, we've only just recently met. We're going to fall out pretty quick, I got to tell you, because he's been telling everyone that I'm his bloody granddad. I mean, come on, lads, that's a bit. That's a bit of a stretch, mate. That's a bit of a stretch.
You know what? We've had a laugh, yeah. Big up, Richard. Yeah.
Big up, yeah. Thank you very much.
Big up, Richard.
Richard, thank you. Hi, Paul. Really nice to meet and talk to you today at the hotel. Thank you. Hope you found the Polish people welcome and enjoyed the march. You are always welcome here. It has become my first home now. Wow. Yep. So breaking news: Susie's been arrested for filming Islamists. What's the SP?
Well, if he's been live, if he's live now, then he can't be arrested, can he?
No, he's been out.
Unless he's been let out. Yeah. So that's one good thing. That he's actually been let out.
Look, AY Lane been arrested too.
Lane has been arrested.
Yep, according to this. And Noyak. Looks like Plod have been on a.
Okay, so Tusi says he's going live at 22:45.
Which is now.
Yeah.
Hence, we only have 967 people watching. Bloody hell, Mayor.
Right. Well, what do you think of Poland then?
Really nice. Yeah, it's lovely and
nice,
clean, isn't it, mate? I
Yeah,
mean, you've got a bit
decent,
more experience in this part of the world than I have, but yeah, I mean, I can't believe how super clean it is. The food will take a bit of getting used to for me, although I've had a nice bit of steak tonight, but that was down to Dominic.
What about the soup at lunchtime?
Soup wasn't quite me.
Yeah, the noodles.
I mean, look, if I could get a bit of bingo and a Greg sorted out, we'd be all right. But no bingo and no Gregs. I'm joking about the bingo, by the way, but not about the Gregs. But no, a lovely, lovely place. I think, I mean, this place was still a communist country up until 1989. And I think a lot of the older generation, they haven't forgotten that, and they're not about to give it up and go back to something that they don't want. And You know, we've never been in that place before, and maybe people at home, you know, always say you don't know what you got until it's gone.
And do you know what? Yeah, you're 100% right. I think you can actually see that. Yeah, even like you said, like since 1989. Yeah, you can actually still see it, kind of thing. Like even the way, just the way it is, you know. Like I think people actually, you're right. People remember it, don't they? Like
they do indeed. What do you make of it? I know you like it, don't you?
Yeah, I love it. I love Eastern Europe, to be honest with you. I like Lithuania. I like Poland. I think they're really beautiful places. Got some really good churches. Yeah, you go to some really, really nice churches. Really good, really nice buildings. Yeah, like some beautiful architecture around these places. The weather's not the best, but you can't have everything.
Coming from Spain, it's definitely not the best. I've been freezing my knackers off. Oh look, we got it again. Look, talks a bit like Frank Bruno.
There we go.
Can you say know what I mean, Harry? How many times have you been asked?
Listen,
so Merritt was arrested, guys?
Well, he's live.
Apparently not arrested.
Yeah,
he wasn't arrested.
Oh shit! I just posted that he was because you said that. Which one of y'all said that?
Let's have a little look.
Did you go and tell him?
I tell you what. Let's have a little look at the sort of scenes that we've been witnessing today. This is lovely. What's this?
Marsz, marsz Dąbrowski, z ziemi włoskiej do Polski, za twoim przewodem, złączymy się z narodem. Już tam ojciec do swej pasi mówi zaplakany, słuchaj jedno, pomóż nasi, biją w karawany. Marsz, marsz Dąbrowski, z ziemi włoskiej do Polski.
Right.
not seeing the live.
So there you go. I mean, beautiful scenes from Warsaw today.
1 hour ago, Venezuela will soon be free.
Quite emotional in many respects.
17 minutes saying everything. I think it's
And it makes you realise,
No, I don't think it's true.
well, look, if this doesn't act as a wake-up call to the British people, then nothing will. You know, Lane arrested for something dated 10th and 11th, 25.
So yesterday, I'm just watching the 2CTV live as well.
Mainstream media calling them far right. Well, the mainstream media
Who said that he had been arrested?
should hang their heads in
It's all coming
shame,
through on the chat.
because at the end of the day, this is everyday ordinary Polish people, mums, dads, nans, granddads, families, babies in prams. That's just complete nonsense. You see this, the media calling it far right
Who?
today.
Well, here.
Yeah,
Well, I'll tell you this, yeah. I spoke to a lot of Polish people here. Some leftists. Yeah. And some of them that are on the right. And one thing, in England, the left and the right, they'll agree on one thing, that Starmer is a wanker.
yeah,
Here, the left and the right agree on one thing, and that's that they don't want immigration.
Yeah.
And that's the big difference.
they don't want their country ruined, right?
They've seen, from what I was speaking with them today, they've seen the rest of Europe, Germany. You've got to think a lot of Polish people went to Germany to work, went to England to work, and they've seen what immigration has done to places like Germany, places like the UK, and they don't want it for their country.
Yeah.
And looking at what it has done to England,
Yeah,
I wouldn't want it. You know, like obviously I've got it because we're there. You know, I'm in the UK.
yeah,
And I see how bad it's gone.
Yeah.
You know, like, and this, look at this beautiful place, like seriously, you don't even see rubbish on the floor. Yeah. You go to London, you're lucky to see pavement because there's too much fucking rubbish.
Here's the thing as well. I mean, I've been out in Spain now for 7 months, and that's made me realise how bad things have been at home. I come to Poland today, and it hammers it home even harder. If it needed to be any harder, it hammers it home harder how far we have fallen as a nation. It's mind blowing. It is mind blowing. I've got lots and lots of lovely footage to. I'm going to put into a video when I get back. Poland doesn't mess about. They know how to sort it out. Yeah, 7 months already. I've been in Spain.
I did. So a few people, they was talking about some new law that is coming out next year, what the European courts are bringing out.
Here, yeah, right.
To actually to start housing migrants here, to bring immigration to Poland.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's going to be the turning point for Poland next year. If that law gets passed, then obviously I think we'll probably see a different sort of atmosphere on the streets.
Yeah.
Because what we see out there today, Paul, was just nothing but joy. Really.
Yeah, and,
you know,
and pride pride. Yeah.
You see, like, there's no point me and you sitting here and saying there was crowds for a mile, because realistically we couldn't see for a mile.
No, we couldn't see. No,
we couldn't see because the amount of flares and smoke.
Yeah.
But when I got to that stadium, the amount of times we lost each other as a group as well. Yeah, like it was just done. But
yeah, we couldn't stay in for 5 minutes.
No, you just turn around, everyone's gone. But when I started coming back towards the hut, people were still going down there.
Yeah.
And when I mean, like, it was coming over the bridge, and I think I've done a live stream actually, just to show people, like, people are still coming. Yeah, that march is still not finished.
Yeah.
And I got back here about 6 o'clock, maybe 6:15.
That's a good comment. I mean, look, the UK Labour Party don't want you to see modern day Warsaw. Now, I'm going to ask you a question back home, guys. I'm going to be honest with you, right? I'll have a bet with you that the vast majority of people's opinion or the image in their mind of Warsaw in Poland would be a million miles from the reality. A million miles. You would not believe what you see here. You truly would not believe it.
Well, I remember when I first went to Lithuania, and you always get these impressions of these Eastern European countries, and I was so shocked. And even when I get off of the aeroplane in Lithuania, when I go to Eastern Europe, you take that breath, and you can feel it.
Yeah.
You know, like when you go to London and you take your breath, for me, it's like that bitter taste, you know, like a gritty kind of taste sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
But like you come to, whether it's the weather or something, and it's fresh, you know, but they actually it's just, there's such beautiful place. Not for everybody, because I like architecture and stuff like that. You know? So not everybody's going to like that sort of stuff.
Look at these two comments. That you cunt says, I imagine old Soviet apartment blocks and brutalism, right? Now, that's what's in their mind.
That's what's in their mind.
What you find when you come here is a country that is miles ahead of the UK. I mean, leaps and bounds in front of what we have in the United Kingdom. You would not believe it. Trust me, you would not believe it.
I left my power bank in the cab.
Yep.
That's only a power bank.
Yep.
The cab driver fetched it back.
Yep.
You wouldn't get that in London. But another thing as well, I say quickly, like the UK government, they don't want people to see this sort of stuff.
No.
That's why it's very important, that citizen journalists or YouTubers, whatever you want to call us, call us wankers if you want, but whatever you want to call us,
Been called that a few times.
Yeah, of course, mate. Yeah, and we'll probably get called it some more.
Yeah.
But it's very important that people like us, that we do come to these places, that we do show this. Yeah, it's not that we don't care about our own place. We're doing it so we can show people in our own country, what it is actually like.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you get so much negativity all the time, but look what we're showing you. Yeah, like, would you have got to see this anywhere else? No. Yeah, you're not going to see it anywhere else. Like,
well, look what the Guardian's saying. The Guardian headline about Warsaw today was thousands take part in controversial Poland independence. There's nothing controversial about it.
I think we see one banner on the way down. Well, I see one banner that was against it, that was hung from the window. That was just one banner that was against it.
Yeah.
But there's no confrontation over it. You know, people just sailed on past. This is Poland's National Independence Day.
Yeah.
It's a celebration.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how people can be against it? Well, they're not against it. When we walked back from the stadium, did you see all the coaches and that in the
Yeah,
car?
yeah.
I mean, it was bringing them in from
All over.
every town and village in
Yeah,
Poland,
yeah.
and there must have been 50, at least 50 odd coaches in that car park, and just sitting there like. The people are coming from all over the place for this. The country, Poland, and this is where the UK needs to take some notice. Yeah? They're united.
Yeah.
Yeah, the left and the right in Poland. We're in England. Well, I think I just said this earlier on to Danny. I thought I said it. Maybe said it. I might have just said it here actually. We are in England. The left and the right all agree. Stalin was a waker.
Yeah.
In Poland, they all agree. Immigration.
Immigration.
Yeah, whether they're left or right. Stefan, thank you very much. Yeah,
Mate,
I
thank
really
you.
appreciate
all the best.
it.
And you, God bless you. We're live.
No, we're live.
We're live.
And if it wasn't for this geezer looking after us, Mr. Stefan.
Yeah,
Thank you very
after
much,
us, mate.
Stefan.
Take care.
Really appreciate it.
What do you make of Dominic? What a guy, eh?
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Fantastic, isn't he?
For somebody like who I've only ever met once, yeah. Look at like the things that they've laid on for us. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not even like laid on for us, like it's a big thing, but food.
Yeah.
You know, like a couple of drinks.
They're very hospitable, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very hospitable. Now, before I let you go, because I know you've probably got your own things to do, but I'm going to tell you something now, and I'll kid you not. I've got to know this guy over the last week or two. First in Benidorm, and we've had a bit of a. And I've got to tell you, this is one genuine guy. I fell in love with this guy. He's a top lad, and
thank you, Bob.
you have every respect, mate.
No, do you know
I've really
what?
enjoyed being around you.
Listen, and I've said the same
We've
thing.
had fun, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I always like. I said before, like during YouTube, during this social media,
Yeah.
we'll make a lot of mates.
Yeah.
You make a hell of a lot of mates.
Yeah.
But there's some people that you're actually going to make friends for life.
Yeah.
And I do genuinely like on first. I always judge not on first impressions, but I know. Do you know what I mean? Like this geezer's, he's proper. Yeah, like, and I know. I come from East London. I come from Newham, geez.
Put it this way, we just had to. I mean, he got me. I won't even tell you why he got me up early this one, but we've had some fun.
Yeah, we've had some fun. Yeah.
And
he's got an adopted grandson.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's got a new grandson now.
Get
So if
out of
Mrs. Fulp is watching, you've got a new grandson as well. But no, we've had
it's been great. I mean, we've had great camaraderie, and this is the thing. See, all these good. Every now and again, in any organisation, you get bad apples come in, they get thrown out, etc. But what happens is you get left with the best fruit. And I think that's where we want to be, don't we?
Yeah,
we want the best fruit.
Like, yeah, of course, you know, like, and I think it's also very important, like, to surround yourself with people that are positive and knowledgeable. Yeah, and like this is why you have to like either like Wesley was here earlier on, you know. That's what
another cracking individual.
Many people watch it. If they're watching from my channel and watch me, they know that I'm with Wesley a hell of a lot. Yeah. And
just a lovely human being.
Down to earth.
Lovely human
genuine person.
Being, yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, just like yourself, I think personally.
Thank you.
You know, like a genuine person, you know, like I think, you know, and this geezer to
Danny
my left here.
Danny's over here. He's had a couple of pints for it. He's had a sniff of the bar, a cigar, a sniff of the barmaid's dress, and he's away. But I'll tell you who else I've met today for the first time. And what a gentleman. He's Ant Middleton.
Yeah,
and what a lovely guy.
Mate, all day I've been with him.
Yeah.
I know he's gonna be running for the Mayor of London next. Yeah. It wasn't until about 30 minutes ago that I actually realised it's him from the SAS. Yeah, and I didn't realise.
You just realised?
I just realised just now. Yeah, and I was like, mate, you're the guy from the SAS, isn't you? And he was like, yeah. He's like, I'm a big fan of yours. And I'm thinking, mate, this can't be happening to me. You know, like I've got a future Mayor of London, and I've got an SAS train of whatever on the Channel 4. And
we weren't at risk though, mate. We weren't at risk.
No.
Nah, not here anyway, yeah. Definitely not here.
Nachal McGluck, a person breathes different in freedom. The body knows the atmosphere is alive with it night and day. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, I mean,
Right.
we started talking about a few things at the dinner table. I've ended up speaking to Ant for about an hour.
Yeah.
And I said to him, look, I'm not going to, bend your ears. And he went, no, we need to have this conversation. We're talking about where we're going, etc. So, a great, genuine guy.
To be honest with you, I find that with quite a lot of you guys, even with like Liam. I went for lunch with Liam the other day, Liam Tufts.
Yeah.
And they put the menus on the table. They said, you ready to order? We said, no, give us 10 minutes. Mate, we didn't order food for another hour because the conversation just flows. And I think that's when like when you can just hold a conversation, just flow it for an hour, and you're starving, but you're still not ready to eat because you're talking. And that's the same situation with Danny today, same with yourself. Yeah. We've had conversation, freezing our fucking bollocks off outside, but the conversation, flows, and I think that's when genuine. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, Liam's a good guy.
Mate, brilliant.
Yeah,
brilliant.
I've known Liam for years, and he's always been loyal to me.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that, and I feel the same way about him. Let's have a little look at the chat here. Poland is a great model for the UK. Absolutely, I'm going to go there next year. You'll certainly enjoy it. About the role model. I wish the Polish minister was in charge of the UK. I tell you what, would be a better bloody place if he was.
Mate, the Polish Prime Minister was on this march.
Yep.
So if this was a far right march,
what's he doing here?
What you're then calling the Polish Prime Minister
far right.
Yeah.
White Noise Paranormal. Jack Hadder's arrested just for filming.
Okay, I'll ring Jack and find out.
We need to find out what's been going on tonight.
I will.
Yeah, we need to find out what is going on.
Let me get the bat phone out.
I know a Polish lefty, but she's living in England.
Yeah, because you get away with that nonsense over there.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You wouldn't get away with that sort of nonsense over here, to be honest with you.
Thank you, Alan. Really appreciate that. AY's a big softie. I'm not sure about that.
Yes,
I mean,
Jenny.
Kind of is.
She's one of my mods.
Oh, okay, yeah.
She's one of my. She spends a lot of time with us in the Discord. Well, she used to. She asked to come out. It gets a little bit too much in there.
Yeah, we've all been at the dinner table tonight. Yeah, Tommy's
you
here.
Right, Emma? Everything okay?
Do you want me to take that mic off you while you have that conversation?
How's Jack? Has he been arrested?
Danny?
Yes.
Here we are. I'll grab Don in just a moment. You're all right there, mate. You're not asleep.
Not yet, mate. It's been a good few days, mate. All I'm going to say is we've been here 3 nights now, right? And we've been looked after by Dominic and by Stefan. Absolutely, I mean, unbelievable. It makes you want to move here. That's how well we've been looked after. They've transported us. They've given us security. They've looked after us, food, and they've fed and watered us. And unbelievable. I've spent the last 3 days with the most amazing people on the planet. That's all I'm going to say.
How many of you guys out there? How many of us has there been, Danny?
It's been about 10 or 12 of us in total, and then a few other people.
Yeah, 12 maybe ish, there or thereabouts.
The most amazing, no, a little bit more than that, maybe 16, Paul. Yeah, but the most amazing opportunity and the most amazing people we've been around for. As I say, we've had dinner with them in the last 3 nights, and absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, I was talking to this with Ant tonight. I mean, he's got a lot of plans. I was telling him that, in my opinion, men follow leaders. He is a leader.
He really is.
I told Ant that I would love to see him join Advance UK. And he's friends with Nigel at Reform. He's friends with Ben. He's friends with everyone, but we need someone that can unite. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know where he's going to go in the future. I've told him where I'd like to see him go. He's given me some idea of where he may be going. I can't obviously discuss any of that, but just generally a great guy, and we need more Ant Middletons that can lead the people.
I
Because
spoke to Ant really at length for the last 3 days. I met him, really hit it off with him, and yeah, I believe he can, and I believe he's got the ability to challenge for London Mayor.
Danny looks as red as you, Paul. I think that's probably the cigar and the.
Yeah, listen, I've had a few. They kept on topping up my glass of wine tonight. I like a glass of red wine. It was a nice red wine here. And then I had a cigar that we bought a couple of days ago. Paul had his cigar a couple of days ago. And it's chocolate and coffee, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's nice.
Lovely cigar. And I've had mine tonight, so I'm a little bit off my head.
Marty, Danny, you look pissed.
No,
Well, I can confirm, Marty, that to be
He
honest
is.
with you, he is. Right? So
no, I'm really not. The cigar sort of, yeah, you lose a little bit of sense of reality with the cigars.
now here's a question, in all honesty, that I can't truly answer because we've not paid for anything, have we?
No, I mean we've paid for taxis. We've been out and about and paid for some bits and bobs. But to be fair, Stefan and Dominic have looked after us since we've been here. I mean, it's a different level of hospitality, is it? Hospitality that we've had since we've been here. Absolutely fantastic.
Danny's, I'm glad to say that Danny's mood's improved. He's a lot better.
The red wine, a couple of pints, and a nice cigar.
He's a lot better,
Has helped
which is
out.
great. I'll tell you what Dominic said to us tonight. I'm gonna tell you, right, at the end of the evening, I went to Dominic. I said, Dominic, we need to give you some money because you can't do what you've done for us for the last 3 days. We've eaten, we've had lunch, breakfast, dinner, cars, and he hugged us and he said, "You're our
You
brothers."
are my guest.
And you know, I mean, what unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Do you know what, Paul? The UK could learn an awful lot from Poland. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
They really could. I've never. The march that we went on today was, although quite cold and quite damp, it was a real eye opener.
As a poll, I thank you very much for the kind words. You must understand, my friends, the heart of the matter. For our freedom and yours, we do not beg, we fight for it.
Fantastic, mate.
Perfect.
Fantastic.
Perfect. That's from Irene. Thank you very much, Irene. Danny's got a head spin.
A little. As I
Breathalyzer
say,
for Danny.
yeah, no, I'm not driving tonight. I'm going straight to bed. We're in the hotel.
Thank you very much, Kev. Really appreciate that. Wacky backy cigar. No, it wasn't.
No, it was a genuine cigar.
It's a genuine,
genuine
cigar. Happy at looking, Danny. Brilliant. Lay off the Polish beer. That's definitely strong. Dominic is indeed a lovely man.
Indeed.
Danny is the best.
Thank you very much.
Man, come on,
Thank you.
second best.
No,
I mean,
best. Yeah, keep going with that.
Guys, don't forget to hit that upvote button, please. I would really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I hate asking, but
It costs nothing to upvote, right?
yeah. Black coffee for Danny.
Yeah, in the morning, others I won't sleep tonight. I shouldn't really be on a live tonight.
The
to be
rest
fair.
are to do with a Bob Vylan concert, one of which is Banana Man of Tuesday. Thank you, Nads, Naddy. I'm an even bigger fan of you both after how you expressed how much you loved Poland and appreciate the hospitality. Thank you. It's been unbelievable.
It's my first time in Poland, and I can promise you it won't be my last. I absolutely love it here. How clean it is, how well run it is. I've never seen so many police today, Paul.
Well, the thing is, Danny, this again, it's like Spain. There's more police and less crime. So in the UK, we've got too much crime and not enough police.
Yeah.
In Spain, and from what I see here, there's a lot more police and a whole lot less crime.
Yeah. Yeah. Claire Bear's put a little comment up there.
Do they speak English? I've spoke to a number of police officers out here asking for directions. Super polite, super friendly, very helpful. You know, not had one issue. Paul, why don't you bring a visit to Auschwitz? Do you know what, Lexi? We really wanted to get down there, but you really have to pre-book it, and it's a 12-hour day, and we just haven't had the time, unfortunately. We just haven't had the
I can't
time.
speak highly enough of Poland, to be honest.
For me, it's more the people.
Yeah,
I mean, the place is
and
lovely.
our host,
The people have been wonderful, and I love their pride there. I love their pride. I admire it.
The government were putting up flags, not taking them down. Let's just remember that.
You know, I admire people that are willing to fight for what is theirs.
Yeah, yeah.
And this is my issue with a lot of people back home, is that they're just not prepared to fight for what we need to fight
I
for.
completely agree.
And it's so upsetting. Yep, so upsetting.
If you've not visited Warsaw in Warsaw in Poland, it's definitely worth a trip.
Patriotic citizen journalists being arrested left, right, and centre. Yeah. Unbelievable. Let me see if I can grab another very special guest. Just let me see. Can you see if
I can certainly do that. Good night, everyone. I'm going to bed. Got an early start.
Let me just bring in one of my personal faves. There he is, Don. Good evening, mate.
My brother, Mr. Don. How are you? I'm doing
very
great,
well,
brother. How are
Don.
you?
I'm doing very well. Reflections of the last couple of 3 days.
Oh my goodness. I got to tell you, man, Poland is an amazing country. I think it's a shining example of what the rest of Europe should be, to be quite honest with you. I first want to give a shout out to Dominic Tarczynski, who, the member of European Parliament, Polish, who has been just so gracious to us. I mean, the warm welcome he's given us, and such a great host. And the people of Poland have been so warm and welcoming as well. You know, we went to that parade today. We saw just a shining example of what patriotism really is. This is a country that has been crushed in the past by communism, and you can just see the people out there. They're not going to tolerate any more Marxism. They're not going to tolerate communism. They're not going to tolerate immigration coming in and taking their country away from them. And I think that's that steadfast resolve that the people of Poland have is really the way all countries in Europe should be. And you know as well as I that how much time I've spent in the UK with you guys, and how I really feel for your country and what you're going through right now. That's why I spend so much time over there. But man, the contrast could not be any more extreme, I don't think, between Poland and the UK.
As an American, you come to the UK, you come to Poland. Tell me about the differences that you see.
The difference, well, I will say this about America. Poland's a great country, and they are the example that the rest of Europe needs to follow. But I still do see that difference in optimism that we have. And I've said this before. I said it on Liam Tuff's show about the difference in optimism. You know, they folks like to call us the arrogant cowboys, the Americans. The reason we're not arrogant, we're confident, because we have that. We always know in the back of our minds we have that Constitution, that set in stone, that they can never take our free speech. They can never take our guns from us. We have that freedom, and we're always going to maintain it because we have that founding document that says you cannot take this from us. And I think that's what the rest of Europe needs. European countries need is that Constitution. So even in Poland, being they are such a strong country, I still see that they don't have the optimism that we do have in the United States. You don't see a lot of, they're very stern people, the Polish people. They're great people. They're great patriots, but you don't see a lot of, smiles. You don't hear a lot of laughter. And I think that's just because they have been through the ringer with, communism and,
and of course the Second World War as well. I mean, wow.
Hundreds of thousands of people were killed in Poland, the sacrifices the Polish people made, and just fearless courage you have as citizens. If you hear about the Polish uprising, where the Home Army, with basically pitchforks and whatever tools they could find, fought back against Hitler and the Germans, what a great story that is, man. And it's a testament to the spirit of Europeans, really. And I think every European country should follow the same pattern as Poland in their fight against Marxism and their fight against tyranny. So yeah, it's been a really eye-opening experience for me. The celebration, the Independence Day celebration today for me was amazing. Just the spirit of the Polish people to come through. It was not the greatest weather, and they had hundreds of thousands of people show up regardless, because they wanted to celebrate their independence and let the world know that they're not going to be overtaken again by communism or whatever force tries to overtake them. Yeah, it was just brilliant for me to experience, man. It was even better for me to experience with my British friends like you, Tommy Robinson, Liam Tufts, Ant Middleton, all the folks who came over to show that resilience and solidarity with the Polish people. So we had Britain represented, we had America represented, and with the Polish people. So I was very proud of that today.
When did you go home, Don?
I go home Thursday, two days from now.
I just want to publicly say, I know I've already done it, but a big thank you from everyone back home.
Man.
You know, we got an American gentleman here that does more for our country than many Brits. So
thank you.
You know, we're proud to have you as part of the team, and
you so much.
You are an honorary Brit. God bless you, mate. Safe journey home.
Thank you so much. The jet lag on this one, I got to tell you, it's worse than the UK. I'm used to the UK trip now, but this was like, for me, the travel altogether was about a 22-hour day for me. And you guys, and Poland is 6 hours ahead of me. You guys are 4 hours.
That's painful.
Oh my God! So the jet lag here, it took me really a couple of days. Today was the first really good day of sleep I had. So actually, today was better. But yeah, it was tough getting here. But yeah, I'm glad I came anyway. I got to see you.
Thank you very much, mate. And we're hoping beyond all hopes that we might not be too long before we're in your neck of the woods. That is the plan. That is the prayer.
You have an open invite, man. You got a place to stay if you want to come stay with me.
Thank you, brother.
Anytime,
I really appreciate it.
Anytime.
Safe journey home, mate.
I
Look
love
after
you,
yourself.
man.
And you, God bless you.
Absolutely.
That is the amazing. I mean, Donnie's just such a gentleman. Sarah, come in. We've got Sarah White here as well. I think another one that's been on the.
Oh, no.
Have you been on the booze tonight, Sarah?
A little bit. I've been on the booze every night, Paul.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Like you don't know.
Well, listen. When you're away, you got well, a little bit, maybe a little bit. You're probably not going to get any complaints. But listen, Sarah, what do you make of? What we've been here 2-3 days. Yeah, what do you make of it?
Do you know what? Before I come here, I'd been told such good things about it, and coming here just reinstilled everything that I'd been told. And it is clean, it is calm, it is patriotic. All of the men have got so much respect for the women. I walked down. I mean, I got here before everybody else.
Yeah.
I turned up on Sunday, so I was out, and I thought I'm not going to stay indoors. I went out. I was exploring. Late at night, I walked down the street. I felt so comfortable and confident to walk down this particular street because I'd been walking around all night on my own. It was dark. There was no street lights. And I didn't get harassed or anything. It was just I just felt comfortable. I automatically felt safe.
Even the environment, because it's so clean. I mean, I don't know if there's something psychological going on there, but when you're in an environment that looks like it's looked after,
you feel safe.
You feel safe.
I felt so safe. Like I cannot, as a woman, and I'm well aware of what's going on around me. I'm well aware of the situation and the area around me. I have not felt at all unsafe, at risk. I have felt so safe here. It is clean. It is calm. It is you know when you speak to everyone, they speak to you respectfully, even though English isn't their first language. They're still so respectful to you. Yeah.
And most of them speak English as well. They're educated.
Yeah. They are very educated. And today's march, just again, it was like after the march. I mean, you was there till the end as well. You stayed a bit longer than me, but you noticed there was no rubbish. No one left any litter. No one was just chucking stuff on the floor. Yeah. Anyone who has rubbish, they keep it on them and then they take it away with them. That place, we was there at the end. Me and Dominic got a taxi together. It was spotless. And you go, this is, for me, I've already thought if ever I was to move anywhere, Poland would be the place.
You really would consider that?
100%. If I was going to consider anywhere, it'd be Poland.
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah.
So what's the plan? When do you go home?
Um,
You're not sure, are you?
I'm not sure because foolishly, as you've got to know me, I don't really do things with a lot of common sense. And well, I do. I've got a lot of common sense. However, when I booked my flights, I was very tired, and I booked them from the 10th to the 17th rather than the 9th to the 12th. I don't know how it happened. Don't ask me. Having a little bit of a blonde moment. And so my flight is actually for the 17th, but I need to go home
You
tomorrow.
got to get home early. Yeah.
I
yeah,
have
yeah.
actually got to go home tomorrow. I've got other things going on, so I haven't got a flight at the moment. I will book a flight at some point tomorrow to go home tomorrow, and we'll see.
You had a good time.
I've had the best time.
Brilliant.
Best time, best people.
The people.
I'm so glad that we met.
Yeah, we finally met.
Finally met.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hope I lived up to your expectations.
And more. Polly Pocket.
Guys, Sarah, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. All the best here.
Honestly,
Have a
I've
safe journey
enjoyed
home.
meeting you.
Thank you so much.
Poland, everyone, come to Poland.
There you go. So Sarah's enjoyed it.
England, be like Poland.
That's what she had in the back of her jacket today. Right, guys, so let's have a little look. Love to Poland. Thank you so much for the supers there. Don't forget to give us an upvote. Let's have a little look. Guys, please be respectful in the chat. Thank you so much for that. What are my plans for tomorrow? Tomorrow, I will be going home. Tommy is, I think Tommy's had an early night. He is knackered. Absolutely knackered. He was in good form at the dinner table tonight, but yeah, early night for many of us. I will be putting together a video from the footage that I've taken whilst I've been out here. And I'll be uploading that when I get back. Right, guys, I think I'm going to wrap it up. Just under an hour. Sorry, it's a bit of a late update this evening. 1,300 people watching. Please don't forgive us an upload before you go. I will be back soon, all being well. And as always, thank you for joining us. Really appreciate it. Have a lovely rest of the week. And I will see you soon. God bless everyone and sleep well. Thank you.